Have you ever had that gut feeling that someone on your team is not who they say they are? That a mole is leaking your company's secrets? I had that feeling, and it was gnawing at me. So I did something a little unconventional. I decided to create a fake persona, a digital version of myself, and started dating her online. The plan was simple: set a trap, a honeypot, to see which of my team members would take the bait. This wasn't just a random act of paranoia. I needed proof. So I used a classic counterintelligence technique called information tagging. It's surprisingly simple but incredibly effective. I crafted several unique pieces of fake gossip, little nuggets of confidential-sounding information that were completely made up. Think of things like a fake upcoming product launch, a bogus partnership deal, or a made-up internal restructuring plan. Each piece of gossip was slightly different, tailored just enough to be memorable. Then came the crucial part: baiting the mole. I scheduled one-on-one meetings with each key member of my team. In each meeting, I casually dropped one of these unique pieces of fake information. To Sarah, I might have mentioned we were secretly developing a new app codenamed Project Phoenix. To Mark, I'd hint at a potential merger with a fictional company in Europe. To David, I'd let it slip that we were about to acquire a small startup. Each person received their own special secret, their own little piece of the puzzle. I made a careful note of who I told what. After that, all I could do was wait. It was a tense period. Every day, I'd scour our competitors' websites, press releases, and industry forums. I was looking for any sign, any whisper of the fake information I had planted. For weeks, there was nothing. I started to wonder if I was wrong, if my gut feeling was just that, a feeling. But then, one Tuesday morning, I saw it. A well-known industry blog published an article detailing our competitors' new strategy, and buried in the middle of it was a very specific detail about their plans to counter a Project Phoenix initiative. That was it. That was the digital fingerprint. Out of all the fake stories I had created, only one had leaked. Only the one I had told to Sarah. The piece of information acted like a die pack in a bank robbery. Once it exploded, it marked the thief. The blog post confirmed my worst fears. There was a mole, and now I knew exactly who it was. The feeling wasn't triumph. It was a heavy mix of disappointment and resolve. Catching the spy was one thing. Dealing with them was another. A public firing would have caused a huge scene, damaging team morale, and potentially leading to legal battles. We couldn't have that, so we opted for a silent termination. I called Sarah into a meeting with HR. We didn't accuse her outright. Instead, we presented her with the evidence, the timeline of our conversation, and the exact wording that appeared in the article. We laid it all out, calmly and professionally. The color drained from her face. There was no argument, no denial. The proof was undeniable. She was given the option to resign immediately, citing personal reasons. It was a clean break. Her departure was announced as a voluntary decision to pursue other opportunities. The rest of the team never knew the real reason she left. It was a silent, surgical removal that protected the company and the morale of the remaining employees. It's a harsh lesson, but in the world of corporate competition, protecting your information is everything. Sometimes you have to get creative to guard your secrets. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story interesting, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.